What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. You know, guys, a lot of emphasis is put on domestic issues in heterosexual relationships, and quite naturally, I can understand why. Because there are more heterosexual people, at least on paper, in the world. I don't know about now, but usually more men and women are in relationships than what you would see in LGBTQ relationships. I get it. When you talk about violence against women, it's always that because it's the bigger number. Well, what have I noticed since I've been covering like news and stories like this? I have noticed a lot of stories revolving around lesbian couples having certain issues, okay? And the issues always are just as equally bad as with men, or sometimes even worse. I want to talk about Cornisha Butler. Now, looking at the photos of Cornisha Butler, she's from Atlanta. And when I'm looking at her, nice looking lady, okay? Has 4 kids, a Benz, all intents and purposes, decent looking lady, got that. She's involved with this particular person. And at first, I actually thought, and this is no disrespect to the other individual, Shakia Perkins, I actually thought that it was not a woman. I thought this was like a real guy. But unfortunately, I was wrong, right? So Shakia is a woman who looks like, if you look at her, and again, most of us is difficult to tell. She has the resemblance of, what you would see like somebody with a street element. We may call in the black community somewhat that represents a sort of thug, maybe a Pookie and a Ray Ray kind of person. But they've been in a relationship for 6 years on and off. Now, here's what happens. Cornisha got tired of Shakia, so she had broken up with her. Why was that? Because Perkins burned her Mercedes-Benz and stalked her for months after the breakup. All right. And I don't even want to go into some of the screenshots about what she was messaging her, but just go look on Twitter. All right. Just telling her what she's going to do to her. All right. I don't even want to. You go look at it yourself. Basically telling her you're going to be deleted soon. Tell the police I'm going to do this to you. In other words, telling her I'm going to do this. All right. The young lady was being terrorized for 6 years by Shakia Perkins. Now, Shakia Perkins, despite having a restraining order filed against her, she can't take being dumped. So she goes and shoots the young lady, allegedly, and even in front of her kids. Okay? In front of her kids. This is happening while Shanquilla Robinson is trending. So now you have women committing these violent crimes against women. In Philadelphia, I believe there's 168 women that have been shot. A good portion of those are by other women. All right. And you're seeing this. So here's what I want to talk about today. Here's going to be something very uncomfortable. First of all, my condolences to this young woman who lost her life. She's a woman with 4 children. I got that. Here's what I want to talk about. As a young woman, why did you feel the need to choose an individual like this? Because a lot of times I hear that, black women are tired of black men who are Pookies and Ray Rays and things like that. Okay. And then I look at Shakia Perkins, and then what I think of is by looking at her, let's just say she was a man or whoever she is, it doesn't look like a person that is really a serious individual by the photo. The person is trying to give a lifestyle that they really are about the wrong thing. They are really about the hood thing. They are really about the Pookie and Ray Ray thing. That's what I get when I look at her. And then when I see the messages, that's what I see. So in this case, we can't say that black men have anything to do with this. What can we say? We can say that certain women like a certain type of individual in their life. And that individual that they want to deal with is not a hardworking, clean cut black man or black woman in this case. No, we have people in our community that are attracted to the Pookies and Ray Rays. Yes, and even we will bring them around our kids. And that is why I keep telling people, what you signify to the world is what you attract. I'm not trying to get on anybody and anybody's personal look or personal appearance, but if you, for any reason, you know, a lot of times, a lot of things that people can get away from. I'm just going to be real. How you dress, what you signify, is what you. A lot of times, people don't understand is what you can get. We as people attract certain kinds of people. We tell them that it's okay for them to talk to us about how we dress. We don't want to hear that, right? We don't want to deal with that because that's disrespectful. But certain people, y'all want to know why they come and try to talk to y'all? Look at what you're putting out there to the world. You think you're going to be somebody's husband or wife of a decent person? If you signifying to the world, no, you're telling them, hey, you know, I'm Mr. Pookie or Mrs. Pookie or Pookisha or Ray Ray, and I want to come and just, you know, and basically be a destroyer to you. But where we hang around is important. You guys got to understand in the black community. When you go to certain clubs, look at who you expect to meet there. Think about what I'm saying. Atlanta is a nice city with a lot of different kind of folk there. Fake rich people, hood people, dusty people, high class people. If you hanging around crusty, musty, dusties, what do you expect you gonna get? I need to know. Some of y'all think that's just not gonna happen. Okay, well, I'm gonna stop dating black folks. Okay, or I'm gonna stop dating men or dating women. Fine. You go somewhere else, and then what are you gonna get? What are you gonna get? Who you deal with is important. What you signify to the world is important. And some of y'all think this is a joke. This is a game. You know? Some of y'all have the wrong kind of people around your kids. You got the wrong kind of people in your house, in your business, and you expect that things are going to work out? And this person, you know, they got red flags. Some of y'all think it's cute. Oh, you know, that person really likes me. No, they don't, brother. No, they don't. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Did you for all you do? Subscribe to the bell. We're out.